would start working on a new piece from my iPad. And let's see, we get started here. I'm I'm just kind of out of words to say with the things that are going on. Yep, that's maybe I need this. Um, let's see. How do I get it to be lighter? I can't remember now. It's been a while since I've done my eye. This is pretty sad. Okay. Well, that's all right. We'll just start. Maybe this needs to be darker. Let's see. Ah, this is really sad. I don't remember how to use this damn thing. I thought there was a way to make this lighter. Nope, that's not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it either. Well, that's all right. We'll just start painting on there anyway. And I've been so busy today, I haven't had a chance to do anything. In planning on this stuff. So if you're here, give me a chat. Make a comment. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Shoo. Starting to paint. And this is kind of typically how I work on just a regular canvas. I do my composites in Photoshop and then print them out on canvas and then paint over the top of them. It's a little purer. At the first beginning of the year, I was doing a lot of trying to learn iPad Procreate, and so I was doing a lot of these every morning. I might have to get back to that while we're doing this stay-at-home stuff. Might actually make me a little bit more sane. So I'm just putting a layer of yellow in because that's how I usually do it. I start off with yellow. I don't know if yellow's my favorite color, but I feel like yellow's kind of a spiritual, happy color. And I'm not too worried about staying in the lines. No. People popping in and popping out. Now I'm going to put another color in over the top of that. Yep, okay. I was just making sure my microphone was on. I noticed when I was doing my other lives that sometimes people comment and there's good lag. So please be patient and give me a holler there. Say, hey Michelle, what you doing? I'd like to know what everybody else is doing on this fine April afternoon. I wish I was a little bit more practiced. I just kind of put this aside for a while. Isn't that the way it is? Wanting to make things happen, and I got all distracted with the COVID. And, I pretty much forgot about myself. And that's probably not very good. make it a little smaller. Get some of these shadows in here. So we got to do this for a little while. This is kind of meditative. It's kind of fun to start back doing something that I love doing. And I've got this at pretty high resolution. It's 3600 by 3600. So a print without resizing will be about 10 inches by 10 inches. But I'll be able to make this about any size I want to. Because there'll be enough data. It's amazing what the technology can do nowadays. And I'm continuously amazed at the artwork that comes in. Art Print Express. I might as well put up my Art Print Express. Where is it? There it is. Didn't get there. Oh, that's because it's not on. There we go. Now it's on. And this isn't really about, learning anything, but just chatting and drawing at the same time. My little Doctor Who. And, if I get this going, I'll probably do at least 3 of these so that my little character, this is the Doctor Who character, will look a little more painted. I think that'll make it fun. Let's see. Okay, got this. His nose comes down about there. Excuse me. Still have got those little allergies going, and the weather's like crazy. It snows. There's a freeze warning for today here in the great state of Kansas. The Topeka, Kansas. Topeka. Picker. Yeah, eventually I get to a point where I don't need the background, but if I'm going to get those characterizer to all match and so that they look alike, what I'll probably do is the body's all the same. So I'll probably just switch out the masks, head. I think that'll be a nice addition to my little characters. I finally figured out character animator, or re-figured it out. There's so many things that are possible. Keep people entertained. Keep myself entertained. I mean, that's the reason you do it, right? If you don't love it, at least entertain yourself. Should have put that blue on a separate layer. Oh well, it'll be okay. Didn't hurt. Didn't hurt a thing. It's kind of like Bob Ross. Yeah, it didn't hurt a thing. It's my painting, for crying out loud. I can do anything. I can do what I want. I want to get an idea what that nose looks like. Starting to get it covered up really good. So I'm going to put another layer in here. Put some of those darks back in there. Yeah, I should be using my Bob Ross. Where is that? My Bob Ross stuff. That might make it look painterly. It's a tree brush. Let's see what we got here. It's a little big. Let me bring it down. Ah, I remember how to make this lighter. Oh. You get a little more painterly. Unknown caller. Ah, someone's calling me. I'm gonna have to take that. So I'm gonna put it on mute. I didn't have a chance to do those.
That's fine.
And the thing is, those probably smell like smoke now.
I bet you they do.
So I want to wash them and press them, or wash them and dry them before I take them over to my parents.
Okay.
Did you tell them that they were coming?
No.
Okay.
But
You just tell them I'm working on them, and I'll have them for them soon.
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You still don't hear anything? There, now you hear stuff. I had to mute everything because I had um, people. I had a phone call. Oh, that was. Had a phone call, and then I had Chuck come in, and so I'm going to go over that again. All right. So he came in to ask me whether or not I had my parents' masks done, and I'm just so busy. Um, Last night my sewing machine, I had to actually look at it. I'm so out of it. My sewing machine got kind of poopy on me, and I guess there was a bunch of lint down in the spindle underneath the needle, and between the needle and where the bobbin is, there was a stack of lint by the time I got to these. I had no idea. It took me a little while to figure out how to get to it to get that lint out. But anyway, and then this is all the further I got on Chuck's. I'm making 2 for him, 2 for my parent, each of my parents. My mom's favorite color is purple, so she's gonna get 2 purple ones. I wonder whether or not that's all right, Jennifer. It's been a super mess here, so if you're super late, you had to crazy Rio. I had to deal with crazy me, and you know exactly what that's like. I got lots of stuff done today, and it just seems like I'm just so busy. I feel more busy now than usual, than just a regular day. What is up with that? Such a mess. Let's see. What does this guy look like? It's kind of got a dark brim. This is all dark right down in there, except for... Okay. So am I on the right? Yep, I think so. The right place. This turns out a little gray behind whatever it was. What am I using? Oh, it's because I was using a different color. Isn't that fun? All right. We'll just deal with it. We just keep going and going. I'm working on my Bob Ross talk. It's all good. If I lose my sanity live on Facebook, that would be great. Okay. Yeah, Hot Mess Express. Hot Mess Express. I don't know if you could actually get it. Whoops. Did you see that? It just popped right over to the gray because I let my arm down. Just when I thought I was going to have just a few minutes just to kind of relax and talk and paint. I'll get back up here and figure out where this big old... Jennifer, I'm using my Bob Ross brushes that I've downloaded. Okay, yeah, it's my Bob Ross. Let's see. It is. You want to see it? Okay, so this is my Bob Ross folder for all my Bob Ross stuff. There's a... If you look in for Bob Ross Procreate brushes online, just a general search, you should come across a woman who's done a blog that covers all of Bob Ross pictures and all of his brushes. She tells you how to use them. That's kind of fun. But I thought they really did a nice. These are actually really nice brushes. Oh, what's that? What is that? Okay, I've got kind of a cluster. And there's 1, 2, 3 circles. Cluster of metal. 1, 2, 3 circles. So this is my cluster of metal. Excuse me. So there's gadgets and other things that's holding that stuff up. So I don't know why I put that circle in. That's all right. It's my painting. It's my Doctor Who. My plague Doctor Who. And don't confuse that with Dr. Love. This has nothing to do with Kiss. Call me Dr. Love. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, she's going. She painted a gouache ice cream cone complete with hand today. Oh, she's gonna text it to me. Okay, do you want me to show it? I'm asking her via text, so I guess I could show it to you. Because I think, anyway, put your main image you're using on top and set to multiply and lower the opacity. I was having a hard time lowering the opacity. It's 2 minutes behind. Okay, she says I can share. Let me try to share it with you. Oh, I've got the green screen on. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's see if I can bring up my Logitech. We're just gonna see the green. You can't see it because the green screen. That's funny. Okay, so here, let me turn the green screen off. Oops. Filters. Eyeball. There we go. Now can you see it? That's Jennifer's. She did that on her iPad. Her iPad. That's pretty cool. Oh, I think that's pretty awesome. And for anybody, no, it's just you and I, Jennifer. So I guess for anybody watching later, Jennifer and I share space over there on Gage in the Fleming place. I think that's the one thing that I like the least about this whole shutdown thing is that I don't get to see Jennifer every day. Oh, Jennifer doesn't have any ice cream. And now she painted that and wants ice cream. Well, I have ice cream. I got chocolate and I have sherbet. I even have sherbet. Not just ice cream, but the awesomeness of sherbet. I'm trying to remember if we have orange or lime. Those are my favorites. I think it's lime that I've got. Okay, so how do I turn the opacity? I'm putting it up on top. And then set it to multiply, you said. Let's see. Alpha lock mask. There, maybe this. Oh, there it is. And multiply. Darken. I couldn't find that. That's how awful it is. I don't see. Oh, there's multiply. Why wasn't that showing up earlier? That's interesting. How about if I just make it regular? I think I'm getting to a point where I don't need the reference all the time. How do I do the N? There we go. Normal. Then under this layer here, I think I'm going to do another layer, and I'm going to put the eyes in there. Let's see, I might change brushes. It's huge. Yeah. Alright, so the eyes are right in here, in general. And I want to really make them big because the glasses are going to turn those into, oh, wow, that brush there is kind of cool. If I hold my pencil sideways like this and draw, it makes it thick. If I do it like this, it doesn't. I did not know it did that. It's kind of exciting to learn new things. My Bob Ross brushes are too cool for school. All right. So you can kind of see what I was doing there. Oh, I got really dark on that one. I need to undo the couple of those. That's wild. I must be hitting that with my hand because I get in different colors. Which, different colors are good. There we go. I don't know. I'm going to have to play with this some more. I used to feel real comfortable with it. Now I don't. Well, how did the color change? For crying out loud. I don't know what's going on. That's all right. I'll get over it, I'm sure. There we go. Now I'm even just putting my tongue out as I do it. That helps. I'm going to put a little bit of highlight in there. Yay. This is an interesting brush. And I'm going to do a little bit of erasing. Actually, go back here, erase using the same brush. On the right layer? No! I was not on the right layer. There we go. There. They have to see it. See it to erase it. Okay. There we go. Just lightly. That's one of the things I really like about this program is you can just lightly touch with your pencil and it acts like, the lightness of what you would expect it to do. Okay, am I still on that? Yeah, okay. Just double checking that layer. Oh, I got that kind of funky brush again. Boy, that's a dynamic brush. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I eliminated my trace layer. I just have it on there so I can go, oh, look. There it is. Okay. Two fingers out. This is the thinking face. Did you know if they hold the pencil down on the eraser that you could erase with the brush you were currently using? I did know that. That is something I did retain, even though I didn't retain how to make the opacity different on a piece. That's just the craziness that is Michelle's brain. Apparently, I must have needed the eraser thing more often than the opacity thing. We're just going along. Anyway, I've been on for a while. Thanks for showing up, Jennifer, by the way. Appreciate it. Even though I didn't see your face today, I did see your typing. It makes me feel better. Let's hope no one hacked your account and is posing as you. Well, there's some jitter going on that too, because it's changing depending on the brush. And there's some, yeah, the color is actually changing on that too. That's kind of cool. Oh, and it kind of forces you to pull up. I'm going to put another layer. I need that lighter yellow in there. Oh yeah, it's doing the jitter color. You know, I'm not so sure that's not too bad. You get some jitter color in there. Well, it almost feels intuitive. I know it's not. It's just randomly going through those colors that are close to it. That's pretty awesome. And if I want it to have just a little bit more watery feel, I can use this little smudgy brush. I'm using a really light touch to get the smudgy going. There we go. That's kind of fun. Which one am I on? Oh, that was too much. I want to maintain a painterly feel. I am on that, yeah. It's on the layer I wanted to be on. Yep. I don't think that I want. I think I want my eyes to be able to be seen really well. But there we go. Seems to be like there needs to be some darkness underneath the glasses there. Oh yeah, it's doing that jitter thing. Ah. Oh. Yeah. All right. So this whole mask deal needs to have more stuff in it. And it needs to maybe that's just pretty wild stuff. That's just Wild, wild stuff. Who said that? Ah. Jennifer, you crack me up. I wonder whether or not we don't have hive mind. Been together long enough. Hive mind. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. I'm gonna have to fix those eyes. They just look kind of goofy, scary now. Well, I got two people on there. You know, Jennifer doesn't have to be the only one that talks. Hopefully I'll notice we don't even have to wear our tinfoil hats anymore. No, we don't. To get be on each other's wavelength. Yep. Let's see. Put some more dark up here. That's just wild. How it changes the color just slightly. Like that. I like it a lot. I like it. I'm gonna put some dark in here. Like it. Like it. Like it. I forgot how fun this was. And I've been denying myself for too long. Jennifer, why did you let me do that? The eyes look melty, like gummy bears on a dashboard in midsummer. Yeah, they'll have to be fixed. They're on their own layer. But I moved on because I was getting a kick out of this brush. And this is a purple, and it just keeps changing. Changes. I don't know how to sing. Sorry. You can't control me. What are you trying to test the link? If you try, then you can't do it. It has to just be what it is. I think if you paid attention. So you paid attention to it. Now you're trying to do it for reals. And so it's not going to work. That's how all those superpowers work. You just got to go for it. Go with it. Go with the flow. This is the scarf edges. Oh, where'd the scarf edge come here? Oh, I missed that. I can bring that up. Do. See, oh no, there we go. Singing again. Okay, let's see. Let's decide what. It's kind of a green gray. Let's see if I can get. I'm gonna make that a little bit more green, because that jacket. Oh, I want to maybe make that on a different layer. Yeah, I don't know how many layers. Let me see how many layers. Somewhere here it tells me how many layers that I can have from the. Let's see. I thought it told me somewhere Jennifer, help me out. Oh, that's funny. She thinks I gotta think. Where does it say? Can you tell how many layers you can have, Jennifer? Oh, it went away. We got it 36 by 3600 under canvas. Oh, canvas information. There we go. Layers. Ooh, I got 8 layers available. And I've used them all. Now I've got to make some decisions, and maybe I'll have to make those later. Well, that's looking pretty awful right now. But that's how it always is. They're like ugly ducklings. They go through an ugly stage, and then you keep working on them. Screwdriver? That's a wrench. That's funny. That's a wrench. This here that I'm highlighting is a wrench. You silly girl. And I know you know tools. Anyway, I'm going to have to go probably. It's 5 o'clock. It's illustrative. Okay. Well, it's got some issues. It's got duck eyes. Or as you said, what was it? Did you describe them as gummy bear eyes? Melted on the dashboard? Yeah. Fun. I'm going to have to make some decisions on, let's see, maybe I can put this layer and this layer together since they're not really touching each other. Let's see how that, I put it to the top. Oh, I think that's okay. So I got an extra layer. I could probably put these 2 layers together because they're just kind of a base. But I don't want to put my eyes in any other layer. There we go. They're working. So there's a reference. Well, not reference. Well, I just got things going all over the place. Let's just see. I have to work that out. I might have to work that out while I'm watching TV tonight. Anyway. Okay, you're asking if I can paint at 150 DPI? Okay, well, this would be 10 inches. So at 3600 by 3600, 12 inches. And so that's already pretty small. For the stuff that I do, it's so if I could maybe get a 30 by 30 out of that. So, yeah, let's see. Let's look at it again. Canvas information. Yeah, it's 3600 by 3600, 300. See, if I change the 300 DPI, it's not going to make any pixels per inch. It's not going to matter. I just still have 3600 pixels by 3600 pixels. It's just smaller on the screen because of the 300, I think. Yeah, see, physical width and height is 12 inches by 12 inches. And I would feel comfortable making that 30 by 30. Or even 36 by 36. So I'm just going to have to deal with the thing is your machine might actually give you more layers because you have more space or something. I don't know. Bring up your Procreate, not necessarily now or do it later sometime, and let me know if you also get 8 layers available at 3600 by 3600. That's one of those, the front of the t-shirt, the 12 by 12 inches is, that's at front of the t-shirt size. So that's how I had it marked in here, or in the back of the t-shirt size. So I was thinking if I did the background completely on a separate level, I could actually put this Doctor Who on a t-shirt when we get those printers. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm not worried about how many gigabytes my machine has on it because I can always take things off of it. That was my reasoning, and it fit into my budget. Okay, she'll let me know when we get to it. Okay, so I've been on here an hour almost, with a whole bunch of interruptions. So I think that I'm gonna go for now. Thanks for coming, Jennifer, and I'll see you later.